Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tomasz and in today's video we're going to talk about can arrays store cell color property. In one of my videos I already talked about the arrays and all their benefits. What is the most important that they are much faster than standard Excel tables. I remember the time that I just learned the arrays and I was super excited about that and their speed versus standard Excel table. Everything I had to do with the range, Excel range, I wanted to solve using the arrays. And there was a case where besides the values of the Excel table, I had to use also the color property. And I tried to figure out how to solve this issue using the arrays because I was, as I said, super excited about this. And after some time, I figured out that there is a workaround to also store that property in the array. This is the workbook which I prepared for you for this video. First of all, I prepared example data with the values and the colors, and this is the code which helped me to prepare all of this, but this is not the topic of this video. So without further ado, I'm just going to the first example. First workaround for the color property in array is the third dimension in the array. So I thought that we can use the third dimension and value 1, which will be responsible for values in that third dimension, and value 2, which will be responsible for the color index. And to show you that, I prepared a code where I'm setting the array with 3 dimensions. The first one stands for rows, the second stands for columns, and the third dimension, as I said, for values of those cells and for colors of those cells. So 2 loops, rows and columns, and as I said, for value 1, there goes the value of the cell, and for value 2 of that third dimension, there goes the color index of the cell. So I will run this code, but I put here the breakpoint to show you guys the array and how it looks like in Watch. So here you can see the first cell. So the cell with coordinates 1 and 1. It has a purple or lila color. It's a color index 7, the same as the value of the cell. So we can see that under the value 1 of the third dimension, we got the value 7. And the same value, because I prepared in that way the code which prepared all the data. The second cell 5, 5, third 6, 6, etc. So this is the first and the main workaround which I found out. It was some time ago, and in the meantime I also figured out that for that storage you can also use the second array if you don't want to have that third dimension. And this is prepared in the second module. Here I got 2 arrays, only with 2 dimensions. The first one stands for rows and the second for columns. And the first array will be holding the values, and the second array, so R2, will be holding the color index. And what goes next? The first loop for rows, second loop for columns, and the first array taking the value, and the second array taking the color index. So also I put the breakpoint in the end to show you guys those 2 arrays. Okay, let's see the first one, and I'll add also the second. So now you can see that the first cell with coordinates 1, 1 has a value 7, 5, 6, 3, 3, 7. And the second array should have the same values because color index is the same as the cell value. So the workaround, but using two arrays instead of one. And that's it. So can arrays store cell color property? Generally, arrays don't have properties like cells from Excel, but they can store the values of those properties and some workarounds like I showed you in this video. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening. In the next video, I'm going to do some tests for those solutions, and I will show you the result of the comparison versus standard Excel table. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, it helps me a lot. I also invite you to my website simpleexcelvba.com, and once again, thank you and see you in the next video.